Welcome to Daily Rambles. I am in Xerox 9, as everyone knows, and today we're going to talk about random shit. All day, every day, with me anyway. So, I had a very relaxing day because for the first time in forever, I didn't have to work on a Saturday, which is awesome. So, yes. Um, let's see. Okay, first of all, I am going to start saying, I'm going to stop saying, because that was really annoying the hell out of me. So, let's talk about the random conversations in my head once I get tired at work. First of all, when I'm at work, you gotta have a nice meter. You just got to. You gotta be professional and be on your P's and Q's and all that type of crap. But when you are tired, it starts to go away a little bit until you hit zero. And then you got to try your hardest to keep your mouth shut. Otherwise, whatever's going to pop out of your mouth is going to be straight from your brain straight to that person. Because usually when you're tired, you don't think before you speak. And I always try to do that. And I'm just towards the end of the day, you just kind of don't have it anymore because you lose your patience, you're tired, and this and that. So, like for instance, like this coworker was getting on my nerves, and it took a lot of effort for me to say, "Bitch, shut up and leave me alone." But you gotta be professional and just put on your headphones or your music and whatever, and just zone out. That's what you gotta do. You just gotta zone out. And that's what I gotta do most of the time at work, just because, it's a job. It's not a very paying job, but it's a job. So you kind of gotta go with it. And then when your lead wants to ask you to do something, I always say, oh, sure, I'll be happy to do that. But sometimes I'm like, bitch, you do it yourself. I don't want to do it. Don't make me do it, because I'm not gonna do it. But again, you gotta be nice. And you gotta say, oh, sure, I'll be happy to help out. Anything to help. You gotta say that convincingly, which is very hard to do. It's so hard sometimes. But, whatever, floats your boat. So, I mean, seriously. Another thing I want to talk about how my southern accent pops out at certain words. It just happens. Like salt. It just pops out. I can't help that mess. Or if you're also going back to when I'm very tired, my southern accent just pops out. I'm like saying, do what? I'm like, do what? I don't know how this even happens. I barely even say it that often. But, it just pops out like randomly. Like, how you doing? What happened? And then, that just happens sometimes. You just gotta roll with that sometimes and be like, I'm so sorry that my country just pops out. So sorry about that. So, to what else can we talk about today? Let's talk about TV shows again, because I love me some TV shows. Yes, I do. So, it's been a pretty busy week for me in TV shows. I've been catching up a lot of stuff. I'm up to season 7 of Desperate Housewives, and I'm at the point where uh, Gabby's biological daughter's family's father got deported because she was tipsy and she told the guy to drive the curb, at the emergency lane to cut through the traffic to get to the bakery so he can get some type of dessert that she forgot to get, and Carlos was mad at her. Nailed it. So ended up with him being deported, and like she's like the bad guy or whatever, and blah 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 blah. And then we move on to Arrow, which was shocking this week to me actually, because Nissa, well, first of all, Oliver Queen chopped off Malcolm Merlin's hand. It said technically he still had the ring on his finger, the arrow the dragon hit to the Leagues of Assassins. So Nissa took it because Oliver won the fight, gave it to Nissa, and she's like, she wants to be free and stuff. So Oliver cooked up the plan with Malcolm because it was supposed to be intentional. Because like she wants to be free and not really be under her father anymore. So he thought, as in Oliver thought, that she was going to give the ring back to Merlin, saying, do what you want, I don't care, bye bye. Instead, what she does is she takes the ring, like she's going to give it to Malcolm, then she throws it into like a metal, like a burning metal cauldron type thing, and it basically is, she disbanded the League of Assassins to do whatever they want to do because they're free. So that happened, and Malcolm was, of course, furious. He says, "I'm not going to kill you not because you're Thea's sister, not because I want you dead, and not because of something else, a third thing I can't remember, but it's because I'm about to unleash all the hell on you." And he goes, "Don't threaten me, Merlin." So anyway, I actually saw spit come out of his mouth. It was kind of funny. It's scary at the same time. So it's funny, scary. It was scary. What? Anyway, so then they meet up at the So then Merlin meets up with what's his face, Damien Dark, and he they Jesus, I got okay. So Michael Merlin meets up with Damien Dark, and what happened is he was trying to drop a tidbit about who Oliver Queen loves most, and how to try to bring him down. And of course, Damien Dark, of course, thought Felicity because it was like we did a number on her Christmas Eve or the holidays or whatever. And so Malcolm Merlin, I don't know if I say Malcolm. Oh, that's my country. Anyway, it's like it's not her. It's his son William. Then Damien Dark just all like, oh my god. So anyway, they kind of left it at a cliffhanger. So I'm very excited to see what happens with that. And I'll talk about more shows on the next podcast because I'm trying to keep it down to 7 to 10 minutes, and I'm in that sweet spot at 7:30, and that's what is happening right now on Arrow. And I'm very excited to see what happens the coming weeks because I'm starting to think either he wants to kill Malcolm or Damien Dark. It's either one of those because like they keep saying like he has to pay. He has to pay. So I wonder if his kid is in the grave or Thea. Well, I don't think Thea's in the grave because she's not fine now or whatever. So I don't know if it's the son or the son's mother or whoever. So we'll have to figure out what happens with that. But it's a lot of speculation and stuff. So, like I said, we'll figure it out. The next podcast, we'll talk about some other shows like The Flash and Highway Game Night, which happens to be coincidentally an awesome show. So we'll talk about that later, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'm on a roll today. Bye.